Alright, since last time I grinded some more fish off screen, and I've had Quizak learn the card mod ability, which we will use soon enough. And now it's time to do that amazing card minigame, the triple triad, and win amazing prizes with it. Get strong magic and get really strong early on. I've already taught you guys how to do this. We don't need to see this tutorial. Basically, she's teaching you about setting abilities up. One other thing I forgot to mention. When you go to a GF, you see this red bar with each character. It's how fast they can summon this GF. So if it's maxed out, they will be summoned really fast. It's basically the speed of the summoning. Because you see there's a, when you summon a GF, as you saw earlier, there's a bar that it's like another active time bar. If you don't summon GF with a certain character for a long time, it will go down. Basically, it will make it slower for that character to summon that GF. But if you keep summoning, it will get faster. There are also items later on that will increase it by just simply by using the item multiple times. There is a certain kid I wanna play the cards with. He spawns here, running. Let me save first. Cause if I lose, I need to reset. Cause if you lose, you will lose your cards. You will lose your best cards. He didn't spawn, so I'm just going out and back in. And once you catch him, press square to play cards with him. There he is. He's my first victim. And I'm gonna show you guys, at least try to explain a little bit how this works. Okay, so you start the trade rule. It means if you win or lose, how many cards you will lose. It's 1 in this case. There are a lot of rules, but for now we only have these two. I'll explain them as we get them. Open is you see the opponent's cards, which makes it easier to win. Okay, let's play. Now you get to select your cards. There's a rule called random. If you have that, you will not be able to select your own cards. The game randomly selects it for you, which is bad because it can pick up the worst cards ever for you. Okay, I chose these cards. Here are his cards. That Minimog card is what I'm after. As you can see, there are 4 numbers on each card. And to take the opponent's card, you need to place a number higher than his. For example, that Minimog's card he's just placed, it is 3 on the right side on it. So I need to place a card with a higher number on my left side, the opposite side of it. For example, this guy Lacart, it is 4 on the left side, and it is higher than the Mughals right side number. So I will take it, and I will be 1 point ahead of the enemy. And now he took my 1 on the left with his 6 on the right. Sorry, my 1 on the right with his 6 on the left. And now he has number 1. The red background cards means they are his, the blue is mine. So I can just take back that card he just placed. It is number 1 on his bottom, and mine is the opposite side is obviously the upper number. It is 3, so I'm gonna take his card again. There we go. He took mine with 5. I had 1 on that side. Okay. I'm gonna take it with this warm card. And now I will take this. That's why I waited to play cards. I wanted to get Ifrit card. It will make it so much easier to win. Now I have 6 on my right side, and he has 2 on his left, so he won't take my card and I win because I have more. I took more cards on the play. So there we go. It's simple as that. And that Minimog card is mine. I will make a list in the video description which cards I'm going to focus on to get strong magic. So if you wanna follow this guide like me, you should just do the same. Before I continue play more cards, there are something I need to mention. Let's go back to Balam Town. If you come here in Balam Town, there is this woman. She is the queen of cards. If you can basically change the trade roll. So basically, if you win, you get all the opponent's cards. If you lose all. This is a very good way to farm the cards faster. So we will change our rule through the region to all. Direct means whichever cards, even if you lose, if you take the opponent's card, you will still win it after the match. We don't want that. If you don't want a certain trade rule, just quit playing the game and do it again. Now all, that's the rule we want. Now we just quit and go play with someone else, and hopefully the rule will pass. Most of the time it will. If it didn't, you just try again. There is this one NPC. If you wanna reset all the other rules in the game, you just play with him, and he will remove all the random rules, except the trading rules. The trading rules will still be the same. This guy here. Keep in mind he's not always spawns, so if he doesn't spawn, go out of the town and come back in. Just play with him. He also has the best cards at this point in the game. See, the trading rule passed because I made it with the queen. Now it's all. Now I lost my open rule because like I said, this guy removes all the other rules. But that's okay. Once you have good cards, you don't need to see the opponent's cards. You can still win pretty easily. Now we have that Minimog card, it makes it even more easy. Let's play. Hopefully he doesn't have something better than... Okay, good. Now I win all the cards, as you can see. Useful cards like that. So yeah, just that's how you do it. Let's play one more time. I wanna show you a game where I get the first turn, so to show you how I defend myself. That's also random if you get to do the first turn or not. I didn't again. By the way, if you haven't played Final Fantasy XIV, this card game is in it right now. It's pretty fun. You can also play it with other real people online. It's pretty good. Now hopefully he doesn't take my nice. Okay, if I don't, I'm just gonna skip ahead for when I get the first one. Okay, I got the first turn there. So what I do to defend myself, you either, if you have a Malboro, for example, put it on the left corner, so that way his lowest numbers 2 and 4 will be not taken. Only the 7s will be exposed to the enemy. Or you place Ifrit in the right corner, lower right corner. This way you hide his 6 and 2, only his 9 and 8 will be exposed. So he doesn't have any cards that can take it, ever. So that's how you defend the first turn. Alright. Oh, this card here, Elnoyle, is a very important. Just keep that in mind for now. It's one of the requirements to have to get Lionheart in this one, Squall's best weapon. This game was a draw. I'll show you another one where I win. I should have just played the Malboro instead of Ifrit and saved Ifrit for taking his cards. But I hope it still somehow teaches you how I play the game. Okay, I got the first turn again. I'm just gonna use the Elnoyle, hide his lowest numbers on that corner, and then only 6 and 7 will be exposed. Which he took with Malboro, but that's okay. I have another card to take his Malboro, like that. he has strong cards, I'll admit. Okay, I'm taking this one, and then he will play something that I can absolutely take with Minimog. That was not a good card setup that I used. I should use the Malboro instead of the soldiers. So I will just do that next time now. Take Malboro here because that card is pretty strong. I can't take it without exposing one of my cards. This guy is also good for those Abyss Worm cards. This Abyss Worm card, it's one of the important to get strong magic. I will recommend to get those. So this guy is very good for those 3 cards. I will list it in the video description. Okay, now we go to get another rare card that is very strong. Let's go through the card pages actually. So page 1 through 5 it's just monster cards. The higher the pages, the stronger the monsters go. Page 6 is boss cards, page 7 is more boss cards, page 8 is GF, 9 is GF as well, and page 10 is the characters. And we are going to get our first character card. Oh, I'm gonna use one Tonberry. Oh, there it is! There it is, Quistis. I can't take it yet. I only had Ifrit to take it with, but then my Ifrit would be taken if I did that. I'm just gonna place this here. Okay, good. Now that he played that really dumb. I just took his Wendigo, and the upper of his Wendigo is 7, so now it's mine and he can't take it back. Why not? I will just take this red ruby dragon as well. I will guarantee to win. There we go. Now it got even easier, because now we have Quistis card and then we can just win even easier. Okay, so now I've shown you all the NPCs I will play with at this time of the game, this point. There are more NPCs available later, after a certain point, but for now these are the ones I'm gonna be playing with. And I will, as I said, list the cards I'm gonna focus on getting in the video description. So feel free to check that out and copy it, because it will be really important for the way I will do the game, make my characters really overpowered early in the game.